when I was 19. I'll tell you that story. My name is Gathoni Kimuyu and I'm here to make sense of my sense. I don't like talking about money because I'm a little of a big spender, depending on what you want to think that is. That is exactly what it is. So, my first salary, 10,000. I was 19. Let me tell you, when you grow up in the hood, you have this fear of thinking everything is expensive. My whole life growing up, I used to see steers. I'm like, wow, uku siezi afford food manze. Then I got my first salary, and I took all of it to steers with some of my friends. Alafu nikapata chiponi 90 bob. We didn't, hata tukumaliza thao. But yeah, so some of these things mnogopeanga tu inje are not expensive. I also bought a pair of shoes and I bought suits for going to the office. And the rest was just bus fare. Nilikuwa naishi kwa mama yangu, so. I don't really think there's anything like worst money decision in my life because I think through before I spend money. But my dad asks this question. I'm going to say it in Kikuyu and then I'm going to rephrase it. If they're not supposed to take, if the man is not supposed to take care of you, what are you working so hard for, you know? Whenever I travel, I use a lot of money, which I think could be looked at as a bad decision. But I have this thing where I feel like when I leave the country, I need to buy my people things from that country. And sometimes I look at the receipts and I'm like, hey, Gathoni, kogoro kaga. And I'm like, you know, I'm gonna get back to the grind and I'm gonna get that money back. Honestly, it feels like a pinch at that moment, but when you get back and you see people's smiles and your life goes on and you make the money back, it's not anything, to be honest. I invested in a company that is doing well, and I think that's one of the best money decisions I've ever made. My spending habits have never changed just because I got a child. I just started working harder, honestly. I started working harder because I know I like buying shoes. I know I love traveling. I know I like eating in restaurants. So I didn't want that to stop. And I also wanted my child to live a comfortable life, to have the same taste as I do or even better. So if she asks for a shoe, because she also loves shoes, she loves fashion, I should be able to provide those things without thinking, no. I'm actually a good saver. I'd like to think of myself as a good saver. I'm a person who is, I'm afraid of loans, but I'm also a person who, when I need to buy something, I will focus on it and say, you know what, this money is for that. And I could even have an ATM card to that account, and I will never use that money. I think I'm a pretty dope saver. One, for my father, you're as rich as your contacts. I don't think I'm the person to call this, but I feel like people who are stingy to themselves with their own money, aina haja manze, kwani unadu hiyo job? Kwani unajua kwa job kama utatumia hiyo do? Hiyo do ni yako manze. I'd like to set up a dope production house with equipment like the ones I'm looking at right now. I want to own a proper studio, proper cameras. I'm tired of shooting from my phone. I'm tired of hiring cameras. So I can't wait to actually set up my own production house so that every time I have scripts, I have so many scripts that need to be shot, but I don't want to hire a camera when I'm shooting my next show. Let me tell you a story, and I'm saying this story with so much pain in my heart. At 19, this person came to me from Old Mutual, and they asked me to start saving 2,000 every month. And I was like, bado ni mapema. Mimi niko 19 bana, hata sijafika 20 we niache. They're like, it's just 2,000. That's money I'll probably blow in a weekend with my friends. So I pushed her aside, and I never ever even started out on that thing. I started it at 30, which is a pity because I was doing the math from when I was 19 to now. I would have lots of money, lots and lots of money. And I really wish these things were taught in school so that you're told, unajua nini, that small money you have, when you don't have a lot of needs, save that money. Save that money. And somehow, when you're young and when you're a teenager who's partying and going out and having all these friends, somehow, especially for women, you always find your bill paid. You never ever get to spend your money. So, if you never get to spend your money, save it every chance you get. From if you have an allowance at 16 or at 15, start saving even 200 bob. By the time you're my age, bro, pesa tu nani yako. I'm going on vacation first to think it through. That's the first thing I'm doing. But first, okay, I'm going on vacation, but I'm hiring a financial advisor immediately. A lot of money decisions I see people make, they're actually two that don't make sense to me. Bitcoin, Miss J, I understand. Na sijui na wakaje. But hainimekiangi sense every time someone tries to sell it to me. But where's the money though? And then greenhouses. I feel like for those people who have worked it out and found a way that works for them, congratulations to you guys. But the number of sad stories I've had makes me not understand the business side of greenhouses. But all the best to the people in that business, honestly. I'm not taking anything away from you guys. I probably get the obsession with land being Kikuyu. When you're raised in a community where that's the only thing everyone thinks about, then automatically starts to grow on you. But knowing myself and knowing that I get bored really quick, if I even bought a piece of land today and I said, this is where I want to build my house, I could say that, but 5 years later, I'd want to build another house somewhere else and go live there. So for me, land really isn't on my agenda. And probably my mom and dad will see this and they'll cancel me as their child. Naibisha jina ya familia, mkiona. But yeah, probably nitakuwa nakakuota mahali hapo just to make sure my parents don't get pissed at me. But it's not on my to-do list.